Yo, it's Thomas Anthony from FinishBetterMusic.com, and today I'm going to show you the different layers that go into deep house bass lines and how to process each layer to get a fat and cohesive sound. Now, I've included a free deep house sample pack from my new song, I Believe, that just came out on Enormous Tunes, which is Nora En Pure's labels, and you can find that in the description of the YouTube video. Okay, let's get into it, baby. I'm going to play through just a little bit of the bass so you hear it in context of the whole song, then I'll break it down into its layers. So this is the main part of the drop. Okay, so that's the bass line. It's a pretty simple bass line pattern. So basically I've made the chord progression, and it's just playing the lower notes of the chord. So the A, the E, the F, and the A, what is it playing? Yeah, A to E to F and the D. So it's playing just those bass notes. And that's pretty typical for like progressive-y kind of bass lines and deep house bass lines. They'll usually just play the lower notes of the chord. So these are the three layers that I have here. Now, if you'd like to actually just download the sample pack for this song, I actually have the bass MIDI that you can download, and also the bass sidechained and unsidechained, so you could transpose that to your own tracks. And there's also some awesome sounds in here, like this atmosphere. There's like the bass, there's like some swells, the crash, hi-hat loops, kick, melody, perk loop, piano chord, pluck loop, risers, strings, vocal textures, and I've also included the bass, melody, and piano chords MIDI, so you can download that in the description of the video. But basically what I have here is, so my buddy Carlo, who I made this song with, he was a former mentoring student, so this is like, I'm so happy to have a song out with him, and it's on an amazing label, because I got signed to Enormous Tunes, which is Nora En Pure's label. But it basically here, I have this top layer, which is a respace. And if we look at the processing on it, I don't have this Carlo made this one, but basically we just have like the lows cut off and some of the highs cut off. So we're just kind of getting this mid layer. So this would be like a mid layer bass. And it is a little bit wide, so that's okay as long as the sub isn't wide. And what I have here is this respace, using a clean sub, and I'm making sure that it's mono, and basically I'm just compressing the hell out of it so that there's no peaks. Basically there's no peaks plucking out, and in the breakdown section I just have these two basses layered over top of each other. So in this section, because I don't want to give the full thing away, so I wait till the drop to have these two layers. So this is the low and the mid. So it's sounding pretty nice. I'll turn off the side chain. So it's sounding pretty nice. But then this is the top layer that gives it a lot of oomph. And notice I'm not compressing this at all because I want that like pluckiness to it. And the attack and sustain that I have dialed in for that, I want that coming through. So when we combine, I'll play these two layers and then I'll add this top layer to show you the difference that it makes. So it's nice and thick and round. This just adds such color to the track that it really just brings it out. And then on the group, we teach in our advanced mentoring program, like our advanced processing chains, but I have just basically like a high cut coming off here, so that I can mix in all the other elements, so it's not conflicting with some of the top parts of like the harmony and the melody and all that kind of stuff, especially the vocals too. So I have that basically dialed in, and those are the three layers. Now, if you're interested in learning how to mix a song from start to finish, we actually have a free mixing and mastering bootcamp, and it the goal of the bootcamp is to produce incredibly clean sounding mixes and masters using only stock plugins. So we mix down an entire track start to finish using only stock plugins in Ableton. But honestly, it really doesn't matter what DAW you're using. You can apply these principles to any DAW, and it doesn't really matter what genre either, because all the principles and techniques can be applied to any genre. It's literally a step-by-step process. And in this free Mixdown course, you'll learn how, when, and where to use the right effects and plugins, why developing a mixing plan is critically important, the power of gain staging, how to process the individual channels and the group processing, how to get a tight and control low end, and you can also download our free mastering chain for clear and present masters. So once you get access to the course, which is 100% free, you can click that and download our mastering chain. So yeah, go check that out if you're having struggles with mixing and mastering. It's a good first step. It is our basic like Mixdown free course. But yeah, this is my song, and it just came out. I'm super stoked about it. You can download the sample pack, use these samples in your song, and if you want help finishing music from start to finish, consider checking out our our music mentoring program at FinishBetterMusic.com. This thing is just jam packed with knowledge. We go through step by step, teaching you how to create an interesting song from start to finish, and then mixing it using advanced mixing techniques and plugins. So like really professional techniques and plugins, and also our mastering process. So for clear and powerful balanced masters. Yeah, so you can check out the website. This shows you everything that you need to know. So like testimonials of what students have said, examples of students' work that you can check out, and just more information about the program if that's something you're interested in. If you're really struggling to make music, this is hands down the best way to take your music to the next level. 100%. I 100% stand by it, and you can message all our former students and ask them their opinion as well, because they have been doing amazing things since finishing the program. All you gotta do is click apply and then just fill out this form. This gives us all the information that we need to know to set up a one-on-one call with you. And on that call, we provide you personalized feedback with one of your songs. We analyze your music production methods and define any areas that need improvement. We answer any questions about music production or the mentoring program, and we'll provide you with a custom blueprint to help you to finish better music. So whether you choose to work with us or not, at the end of the call, you'll at least have a ton of value knowing exactly the steps that you need to make. So if that sounds interesting, go over to Finish Better Music, apply to our program. We'd love to chat with you, see if we can help you to fix and finish better music. Okay, so yeah, go down to the sample pack. Hope you got something from this. I'd love to hear the sounds that you use, the songs that you make using these sounds. And next week, I will have a project breakdown, a full project breakdown, going through every single element of this song. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff. Okay, till next week. Peace.
Hey guys, my name is Oshin, aka Neso, and I've just finished the 8-week programs of Tom. And yeah, I just want to say that it has been one of the best decisions I've ever made in my musical career so far. I've learned so much. I couldn't imagine that when I started, really. And yeah, Tom really gives his best to help you reaching your goal. And there's a ton of way of doing it, but having a mentor is really one of the best solution to reach that specific goals. You can actually spend your money on a lot of things like studio equipment and just think like, oh, I need this crazy studio in order to make good quality music. But before having a crazy studio, you actually have to have a professional good quality music first. And don't wait to have your studio or whatever. Make sure that your music is professional first, and then you can consider having like a great studio or something, of course. Like, to me, spending my money on knowledge, it has been really the best thing I could do. Now, because of the program, I have like new banging tracks ready to be released, and I did all that with just my laptop and my headphone. And since I'm currently living in Ireland, I don't have like my bedroom studio here. So, but at the end of the day, you don't really need it like to make good music. You can just like make really good music with just like basic stuff. Yeah, and I couldn't be happier really to reach that level I wanted to reach. So if you're a music producer who struggle with something related to music production, don't wait until it's too late. Think about now, and really, guys, go ahead with this program. You really won't regret it. Yeah, I improve in so many ways in my musical journey. This is really the best program out there, and there's no question about it. So yeah, Toms, I really want to thank you again for all what you've done for me in this program. I'm so grateful, of course, to have found it. We just need more person like you in this music industry. It's such a tough industry sometimes, but having you as a mentor really did change everything. And I'm really happy that I can call you my homie after this program. I've learned so much, but not just that, I also met a really great person. So Tom, again, thank you. Peace out. Bye, guys.